up, guys? It's your girl Alexandria with iHeart, and I'm here with LightSkinKeisha, Big Bang Bisha, in the building.
And that's just that on that.
Okay, period. And we're just talking about saying period all the time.
I like that introduction. That was a good introduction.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah.
You got to know who you're talking to, by the way. By the way, how are you doing? I know Christmas is coming up. What do you have planned and all the good stuff?
I'm spending a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
That's it? So what do you get in Bay for Christmas? Can we know?
No. Like what? Y'all don't have to see
on his
Instagram.
That's true. I know he got you a Birkin last year.
Yes, he did.
And the bracelet, Cartier bracelet. Is he
Come on now, go ahead.
I know I've been following for a long time.
Was that last Christmas?
That
was
was
last Christmas.
Yeah.
He got me this Cartier watch.
Oh, love it.
Yes, and then he got me the black on black Birkin.
Oh.
You know, my sister Kim and Kylie got that.
Oh, yes. I love it. So he gets you the
period.
exclusive. So he has to top this year pretty much.
Yes,
last
for
year.
sure. Probably. But you know, honestly, like, I'll be simple. I'll be liking, like, it's okay. Like, I like that stuff, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like, if he was to give me, like, a basket.
Filled with what?
With, like, just, like, I don't know.
Like towels or something?
Yeah. I like stuff like that.
Okay.
Can I curse up on here?
Oh, yeah, you can curse.
Shit! No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, you just had a project come out a few months ago.
Yes.
It's been, honestly, a lot of club bangers are on that project. Tell us about it, the inspiration behind it, all the good stuff.
So I just put out Break the Bank or whatever, because, you know, I'm Big Bang Bisha, and that's just that on that.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of like surrounded it by, like, you know, the bank theme and everything like that, money, you know what I'm saying? Because I love money.
Okay.
I just love money.
Of course.
But yeah, I worked really, really hard on that project. How many songs did I have? Like maybe
8?
Like 8? Yeah, it was 8. It was gonna have more, but we actually like took some songs off or whatever so that we could have another project and put another project together. But we just picked like the best 8 that I had or whatever, and just was like, boom, we finna put it all on the project, and boom.
What would you say is your favorite song or most personal from that project?
My favorite song would have to be between. I like What You Came For. Love that song. And I like In This Bitch. And I like, I don't know, I like all of them. But I would say it's between those two. I like those two.
That makes sense.
Oh, Margarita.
Yes, and the
Love
video.
Margarita.
Come on now.
Yeah, Margarita, that was such a fun video.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
A lot of energy. We do love that one.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, you talked about, you took some songs off that project. When is the next one coming out? Is that 2022 early? What can we expect from that and all the good stuff?
It would definitely be like 2022 for sure. Because at first I was gonna like rush and be like, oh yeah, I'm just put out another project. But I'm like, what's the rush? Like, you don't have to rush. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a perfectionist. So I want to perfect my sound and perfect all the songs before I release anything. So yeah, it'll be 2022.
That's perfect. We'll wait for that because it's around the corner anyways.
Well, who knows? I'll probably drop a single because, you know what I'm saying, I love dropping a single.
Oh, and I'm here for the singles.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm like, I know, of course, you have the whole album, but FDH has just constantly.
That song is so fire.
Oh my goodness.
I was just, honestly, we were just watching that video today. I was like, dang, that's probably one of my favorite videos, if not my favorite.
It's a good one.
That's do you understand? It was such a time. We was in Turks. Living it up. We went on a random, me, Julianne, and Deontay, we went on a random vacation to Turks. We was just like, we woke up, we was just like, we finna go to Turks.
Because you can do that.
And we just had a ball. It was a blast.
And that turned into what you have now, right?
Had a blast.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So you're talking about being a perfectionist. How long does it typically take for you to work on a project? When you want to put it out, what does that whole process look like for you?
To be honest though, like for me, like as far as like recording, it might not take me, it just depends, because sometimes I might get like writer's block, but then again, I don't know, it don't take me that long to like, you know, it just whatever sounds right, that's for me. Like whatever, like if I can listen to a song, if I have like 10 songs and I can listen to all 10 songs, like no skips, you know, from beginning to end, then I'm gonna just be like, okay, boom, like
that's it.
This is it. This is what I want to put out.
And that's full on creativity. And
absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
So you're talking about being a songwriter. Of course, you know, you're a rapper.
Yes.
You're a social media influencer, of course.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk about it. You're an actress. I want to throw that on there, Miss Brashandria Carmichael.
Yes.
How has that experience been for you? Because that's your first major reoccurring role, right? What is that like for you?
It's amazing. I love acting.
Oh yes.
Like honestly, I be kind of like, what the fuck? Like I be like, it'd be surreal to me because it'd be like, wow, like I'm looking at myself like act, and then like I be kind of like studying myself too. So I be like, you was a natural right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I be like looking at it. But it just be like, sometimes I don't think I've actually like soaked in the moment yet, because I still be kind of like shocked. Because I'm like amongst all of these really great actresses and actors that have been doing this for like a long time. Like, I'm working, you know, side by side with Lorenz Tate.
Right.
What?
Influence.
You know what I'm saying?
Powerful.
Minister Society, what? You feel me?
Have you been able to like get knowledge from them, advice from them on the role, how to act, or you feel like they're in a place where they're like, yeah, she got it, she's a full-on natural, we don't even need to tell her anything, or
you know
how
what's
does that
crazy
work?
is because honestly, like when I'm shooting, so when we're filming, a lot of them, like I've never had an acting class, none of that. So when I started it, I was very like, you know, nervous. And Michael Rainey, he was like, who plays Tariq, he was like, nah, just be you. And I'm like, you right, just be me. Okay, bet.
Yes.
I'm gonna be me. So I'm like, okay, boom. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, like, you know, you got to put your little oomph on it, because it still is TV, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just kind of like, I get very like inspired being around them and seeing, because that's really like their lane and that's what they do.
Right.
So I just get very inspired and motivated by like seeing them and how serious they get into character.
Right.
So when I go into the room and they be like, you know, action, it's like, all right, they know what they doing, so bitch, you better show up and you better know what you're doing too. So
Take
you know
over.
what I'm saying? But I'm also kind of like shy when I be around like other celebrities.
Oh my goodness.
So like, you know, like I was like, the first time that Lorenz Tate acknowledged me, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, he acknowledged me, he know my name. What the
That's
fuck?
surreal.
Right. So I'm like, that's what's up. But you know what I'm saying? Then like, you know what I'm saying? Eventually like you get comfortable with people and stuff like that. And yeah, I just work alongside some great people, and they have great personalities, great spirits. Like all of my castmates, they're awesome. Like they have amazing personalities.
That's good.
And just everybody just like, you know, they just push you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just, you know, they pump so much confidence into you and just like tell you like you're doing such a great job. Like even when, you know what I'm saying, in between scenes, like the producers and everybody, they might come up to me and they might be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Or I might be walking past them or whatever, and they'll be like, man, you're killing it. Like you're doing so good. You're such a natural.
You
like,
are.
You look great. And I'm like, for real?
I know it's coming from me, and I don't know much about acting, but I'm like, she's killing the role.
Damn, thank you.
I love power.
I love hearing that, because now it's like, okay, boom. So for the next time, I'm gonna kill it even more. So I love it.
So what's next in the acting world? Like, do you want to expand? What kind of roles would you like to portray in the future? Or what are you thinking in that avenue?
Absolutely. I definitely want to expand, and I want to do more acting. I mean, I will. Season 3 is coming up.
Wait on it.
Bing, bong, period. But yeah, so season 3 is coming up, and yeah, I want to definitely, like, you know what I'm saying, I would definitely do like more TV series and of course like big movies and stuff like that. So I'm really just like so thankful and just grateful that I had this opportunity, because this is my first opportunity, but this is such a big opportunity.
Yes.
Like, come on now, the #1 show.
If you don't know Power,
you know what I mean? So shout out to Courtney Kemp. That's my girl.
Oh, I love it.
Shout out to 50 Cent. Shout out to everybody who gave me this opportunity, honestly.
That's great.
So yeah.
So for the people who haven't watched this latest episode, sorry, this is a spoiler. So yesterday's episode was crazy, Sunday's episode.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the next episode for those who don't want to wait?
So you know what's so funny is that people always be like, oh my God, okay, so what's happening? But realistically, I don't see the episode until y'all see it.
Wow.
So when it comes out, I'm like looking at it and then I'm like, oh, okay, I remember when I did this. And then I'm like, oh, but the thing is we do go over the script. But it's like, sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, by the time you watching it, you done forgot about what had happened. Or, you know what I'm saying, you might be like, be able to put pieces and pieces together. But realistically, I'm like, I done forgot what the fuck happened. But then I look at it, I'm like, oh, I remember, because that's why they had me doing this. And whatchamacallit came in and do that.
That makes sense.
So yeah. And then I would like look at my outfits. I was like, oh yeah, I remember when I wore that.
That was
so this last episode, I'm gonna just tell you, it's about to get crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to know, because I really want to know. I'm a Power fan, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So we know that Tariq just got arrested.
He got arrested.
Are you involved, like your character, I should say, is your character involved with maybe like the trial or the drug aspect of it? Because we know you did a little some on the show.
You see me slip the shit in Lauren's drawer? Did you see me?
No.
In the last episode, before the last episode.
I have bad memory too.
Okay, so the last episode, remember, like Lauren we was in her dorm room, or whatever, and then I was telling her like she needed to calm down because she was
Yes, I remember all that.
So then I slipped something in her, and then that's why they got the little. Go watch it again.
I have to watch it again. 'Cause I remember that whole situation. I must have like been on my phone like for that quick second where I just slipped something in there.
Yeah, no, literally like it's all like a lead up. But I'm not gonna give you this. I'm not gonna tell you the tea.
Something.
No, because I want you to watch it.
I will go back and rewatch that episode because I remember
Rewatch
that
the episode, and then you're gonna see because people been coming for me. They like, why you put them drugs in Lauren drawer?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh shit, Bushani needs to start some shit.
Oh my god. So
Bro,
you are the reason.
I started some shit. Don't kill me.
We're not gonna kill you. It's your character.
Lauren, Tariq, none of y'all, please. Don't kill me.
They did kill Lala off the last one, so who knows?
They should be killing it.
So let's just move on over to pretty much you just want to figure out how the Vangos are going and all that stuff.
Yes.
How's everything been for you guys?
Everything has been great. Me and Coca have been together for 3 years
Yes.
now, so you know what I'm saying. I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby like.
Do you really?
Yes, I want to have a baby like next year. I want to be
2022?
Yeah.
A boy or girl? Or like twins?
I want a little girl.
Okay.
Twins? Shit. Give me a second.
You know, some people are like, let me get them out at the same time and be done.
Like, honestly, that's a blessing. Like anybody who has twins, goodness gracious, that's a blessing. Like that's crazy. But I want a little girl, but I would not mind having a little boy either because I would love to be like a boy mom.
Okay.
But I feel like if I had a little girl too, like we would just be like,
I can tell.
I was spoiled. I'm gonna spoil both of them. Honestly.
Yes.
Either one, I'm not mad at it. Like, cause it would just be like we both gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever girl boy, we just gonna have like a tight relationship. They gonna know their mama. They gonna know their mama don't play by them.
Period. And I love it. But I can see the little girl with the little bags and everything.
Oh, period.
Little baby ice around the neck and stuff like that. I can really see that.
I'm sending my little girl to school. Shit. Period.
Do you have any names picked out already? Like what you would like for your child to be named?
Oh, I like the name Seven. I know that's kind of common, but I do like the name Seven. I like the name Moon.
Ooh.
I know it's kind of weird.
No,
but I do
but
like the name Moon though. I don't know why. I like it.
That's different and that's cute. So I think it works.
And I like Taj. I like Islamic names too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Okay, so now we have our top 3 names. I'm gonna be looking for it when I see the announcement. I'm like,
Taj, Moon,
something like that.
Seven.
Oh, I love it. So the baby possibly 2022.
Yeah, possibly.
We'll look forward to
that. You know
that.
what I'm saying? Period. But until then, I'm gonna be keeping his body bright and tight. They need to stop giving me like they always trying to like tell me that I'm pregnant. They be in my comments like, girl, you pregnant. Like, no, a bitch just been eating good. Let me calm down, though.
This is why I have a sweater dress on right now.
Period. I'm on a diet right now. I'm hungry.
You know, trolls will be trolls, so forget them.
Exactly. Eat. Yeah.
Just eat.
Yeah. No, I can't eat. Don't tell me that.
Eat.
Because
it's the holidays.
I got a weight problem. I can't wait to eat. No,
I can't wait to eat. I love it.
No, literally, I can't wait.
What's your favorite thing to eat then?
A 10-piece.
Oh, yes.
Crispy, mild, lemon pepper, sprinkle French fries with a wrench on the side. Can't stand when they give me one. Baby, give me 3.
Yes.
Because I need a wrench for every fry. I got to dip every fry, every wing, every period.
And they're stingy with it. We don't have time for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, don't make me ask you for this. Like, you know I need multiple wrenches. Like, period. I love wrench.
Do you have a favorite wing spot in Atlanta?
Well, I will say this. I don't necessarily have a favorite wing spot, but I mean, you know, I've eaten at, you know, different wing spots. Now, I will say this. American Deli, right? But not just any American Deli.
Okay, which one?
The American Deli that's inside of the North Lake Mall.
Okay, I don't know.
North Lake Mall. You know, it's real, like, it's an old school mall from back in the day. But damn, I don't know what they be doing up in there, but whatever it is, they don't need to change it.
I haven't been to that one.
When I tell you the crisp and the crunch on that wing, it be like it'd be like, wow, it'd be so fresh.
I love it.
Whatever they doing, just amazing.
So that's the one I need to go to next. So
absolutely, not just any American Deli. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So can we talk about the love for a second?
Yes.
And I know you're talking about 3 years together.
Yes.
But you guys have actually known each other, Coco Van Gogh, for a very long time.
Yeah.
Been friends. Even like I remember reading about like your story, your journey about even in the past. You know, like you didn't actually have a place to live, but he was with you. Yeah. He was supportive, and that was creating a bond. So what was that like, and how did that really make your relationship really as strong and healthy as it is?
Because he was just like always there, you know what I'm saying? So like, and even at the time, like, you know, we was like having our own little situations with people and stuff, but he was like always there. And then like, I would just never forget the minute, because he took me to the IKEA. And I never, like, I don't know where I've been, but in the world, but I had never even knew about IKEA for real. I never knew what it was like inside, none of that. But I just was like, because I was just kind of like venting to him, telling him like, man, I'm tired of, you know, staying in hotels and stuff like that or whatever. But he's such a good person that he was really trying to make me feel like good about myself, like telling me that it was okay that I was staying in hotels. He was like, "Nah, you stay in the nice hotels. Like you living a life." And I'm like, "No, I'm in and out of hotels. Like I don't want to be here." So
he's being supportive.
He was being very supportive. Like he was making it seem like what I was doing was fine. But I'm like, no, like I don't want to see people I don't want people to see me in and out of hotels. Mm-hmm. So one night I forgot what happened, but he just ended up taking me to IKEA. He's like, "Let me take you up to IKEA real quick. I'm gonna show you something." And so we were walking around. This is the first time I ever been into IKEA, and I didn't know, like, you know how IKEA got like the room set up, like bedroom, living room, whatever. And I was just so like blown away because I was like, oh my gosh, because I like doing like I like decorating stuff, you know, and I just was like, damn, like if I had my own spot, this is how I would decorate it, or you know, because I seen how they would decorate it, and I'm like, oh, that's cute right there. I like that theme. Like I would do it like that, and I'm just like. He was like, yeah, like, and this stuff ain't even that much. Like, you can get stuff for like $200 here, $100 here. Like, you could do this, you could do this. And I was like, damn, you right. So literally the next day, either it was like the next day or like 2 days after that, I had like got all of my paperwork ready. And it's so crazy because everybody else was trying to tell me like applying to an apartment was going to be so hard. Like, you know, they do the credit checks, they do all of this stuff like that or whatever. And they're like, you know, you'll probably never get into an apartment. Wow. But I'm like, let me just try. Yeah. Because it was him telling me like, go do it. And it was my brother that was like, you know what I'm saying, telling me to go do it. So I'm just like, you know what? But Koga was like the main one. Like, he's like, you know, this shit ain't hard. Like, just do it. So then the next day, like, I just literally got all my paperwork. I had my check stubs. I had everything that I needed. And I had woke up early and I went and looked at 3 apartments that day. And the third apartment was the apartment that I got into. Oh, I love literally, it. 3rd time's the charm. Period.
It is.
And I was so like adamant about getting the apartment. I was like, man, I was like, please. They was about to close, and I was like, listen, just let me go get this money order real quick. I'll give you the deposit, all of this stuff, whatever you need. And the dude waited on me, and then he was like, okay, cool, or whatever. He was like, all right, you just come pick your keys up tomorrow. And I was like, perfect. Wow. And then I remember I got my keys and I went in there and I just like cried because I was like, what the fuck? Like,
you did it, but people told you couldn't do it.
Yeah, like people will really pump fear into your dreams and your aspirations and your goals, and it's like that shit is not okay. So it's like you never know what you can be able to like do or you're capable of doing until you actually like do it. Yeah. Sometimes you can't listen to people because people be like they project their own insecurities off on you and their own fears off on you, but you just have to like, that's how I like maneuver through the world. Cause it's like, to me, I'm like a headstrong girl. Like, can't nobody just tell me what the fuck, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can like, I'll ask for advice, but if I'm asking you for advice, that's because I really like, you know what I'm saying, value your opinion. But to these other motherfuckers out there, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, don't try to pump no fucking fear into my shit. I'ma still do my shit, and that's why I'm me and you're you.
Period. So staying with that in a sense, what advice do you want to give people who are really just trying to make it in whatever avenue they're working in? Love advice you want to give out to the people because they do value your opinion. So what do you want to say to them?
So I would say, I mean, first and foremost, like, consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? When I started out, I just was in this like I don't give a fuck mode, and I was just very like consistent with everything that I was doing. So like I was just very consistent, and I stayed on the ass, and it's just like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but you gonna see me, and you gonna know me, and you gonna hear about me, you gonna know my name. Yes. So be consistent, and again, like it's very important to not let people project their fears into you because people will, you know, ruin your dreams. And next thing you know, you'll look back and so many years that pass you by, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, you could have just been chasing your dreams. Right. And also too, just don't give a fuck, because it's like if you don't give a fuck about a lot of these like opinions and all this other stuff or whatever, you'll be able to make it in this world. But if I gave a fuck about what people thought about me every damn day, like I would not be who I was. Like, and until you realize, like I tweeted this a minute ago, and people curse, like people always got something to say, but
always
fuck them. But I'll tweet it, and I said something like, you know what I'm saying, until you realize, like until you get to the certain points where you understand that everybody's not going to agree with everything that you do, whether it's good or bad. It don't matter. So until you realize that, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to do anything for anybody's, like, you know what I'm saying, to please anybody, just please yourself, like you will be fine. And that's how you will be able to conquer the world and do whatever you can do. Stop doing stuff for people's like acceptance. Like some people really just move just to be accepted by people, and like you don't have to be. And it's like, fuck them. Like do what you want to do, because man, like you just never know what type of doors will like open up for you just because you being you. And honestly, like that's my claim to fame. Like, I ain't have nobody give me no handouts. I ain't have nobody, you know what I'm saying, giving me just, you know, everything, like, just here. No, I didn't get none of that shit. Like, I literally worked my way through, but it was because I was me. Like, that's how I got on. People be like, oh, well, how do you? Me. Yes. I got on because I was just me, unapologetically, period. And don't let this social media shit get to you either. Like, people are really wrapped up around the followers and all this other shit or whatever, but it's people out there with 1 million followers that don't do shit and is broke as fuck, and then there's people out there with fucking 100K that got way more than these people with 1 million followers. So at the end of the day, like, don't let that shit discourage you. Like, just keep on pushing through, you know? Break them barriers.
You have to break those barriers, especially with our generation. We're doing so many great things. Got to keep breaking those barriers.
Absolutely. So, it's very important. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to leave with the people, by the way?
Nah, I think I said it all.
I think so, too. So just making sure, we know for 2022, any other projects or anything else you're working on, we know possible album, possible baby. What else do we have going on? Or is that like the plan?
Hopefully marriage. A little ring-a-ding-ding. I don't know.
We just saw India Royal get hers. So
yeah, that was cute. That was very
cute.
Very, very cute. I love that. I love that. I love seeing like I want marriage to become like a big thing again.
Yes.
Like, I see a lot of girls like doubting themselves, like, and I feel like it's because they're fearful. Like, let me not get into that because that's a whole different.
Listen, I'm here for the word.
Girls are gonna be mad. Listen.
I'm here for the word.
But no, that was beautiful. So I want to see like more of that, especially in this industry. Like, I want to see more of that because I feel like right now everybody just, all over the place. Just,
nothing lasts.
And no, like, I just feel like, you know, girls deserve to get rings, but only certain girls get rings.
That's
so
true.
Period. To be a girl to get ring, like, that's a big thing. And it's beautiful.
It is. We love love over here.
Yes. I love love.
Oh, I can tell. You guys are so cute.
Thank you.
On YouTube, social media, and I'm like, well, my time will come.
Yes, our YouTube be going crazy. Shout out to the Bang Gang.
Oh, yes.
Put your V's up.
Well, thank you so much, LightSkinKeisha, for coming in to iHeart today.
Yes.
A lot of great words, so we appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.